The Holy Trinity, spelled with 3 E's, is the absolute final aim for any true artist, and it can be also argued that is the goal for any human being. Hi, I'm Varand Toros-Adami, concert pianist and founder of Adami Music Academy, and that this is the most crucial yet difficult topics for me to analyze and provide my findings to you in the simplest possible package. So let's get right into today's topic. Alright, first allow me to explain how everything got started for me. You see, just like everyone else, I have listened to different styles of music, as well as gone to many fine arts museums, ballets, theaters, and have read numerous books and articles about art and music. But as an artist and as a musician, I looked into each of them perhaps a bit more in depth than some others have. Now, upon analyzing a substantial amount of music and art and thinking for many years about my analysis, I realized that all the music and art that stood the test of time has 3 main elements in them. So I decided to call my findings the Holy Trinity. Now, these 3 E's of the Holy Trinity combine to form a triangle because a triangle is the most stable shape. And depending on which shape of a triangle someone creates, that work and subsequently the creator of it become immortal. So here is the triangle of the Holy Trinity. At the top of the triangle is where the first E resides, the entertainment. It doesn't mean it's the most important part of the triangle, it just means it will remain at the top, which you'll see the reason of it in a minute. The other 2 corners of the triangles are where the experiment and the enlightenment resides. Now you see all these corners of the triangle can be pulled to stick out and make that particular corner the main point of the triangle. However, when we do that, the other 2 points diminish and get weaker. So if you raise the top corner of the triangle, the entertainment part, then you have a triangle with a very weak base. And with small changes in the forces around it, the triangle will fall. That is basically the majority of the works of art and music post-industrial revolution. Some are fun while they last, but sooner or later they fall and are forgotten. Now, if you stretch the lower corners, the enlightenment and the experimental corner, then you start diminishing the entertainment part of the triangle, which is the part that gravitates people towards said work of art. So for instance, if you stretch the enlightenment corner, then it's like a professor who teaches like a robot. Even though he tells the truth and tries to enlighten us, we have a hard time listening to him because he's just boring. And if you stretch the experimental corner, and once again lower the entertainment part, then it's like a scientist who is constantly doing the research with good findings, but the public and the investors become detached due to lack of entertainment aspect of the scientist. And that's when the scientist seeks the help of the artist to present his findings in an entertaining package so the public, the government, and the investors can remain related to the scientific discoveries and continue the funding. That being said, the reason the entertainment part is at the top of the triangle is twofold. Number one, it's the beacon of light that gravitates people toward a said work of art, so it must remain at the top. And number two, if you don't place the experimental capabilities, which is the innovation, and the enlightenment part, which is the knowledge, at the base of your triangle, then you have a very weak triangle and it's not going to last long. So the reason some works of art stand the test of time is because the creators of those works have balanced the triangle in a way that no corner is overpowering the other. They created a work of art that has the 3 E's at equal distance from one another with perfect harmony. And at the heart of the triangle lives wisdom. Having said that, the key element to take away from this is that all that was mentioned is not solely for the works of art or any particular profession, but to realize that our lives work just like that. You see, for instance, we work most of the year doing the same thing pretty much over and over again, and if we keep on living our lives like that, life becomes really unbearable. So to get away from the mundane, we go on vacations. And you see, vacation in its nature is the experimental part of our life, because it takes away from the mundane by creating a change. And while we're at it, we get the enlightenment by exploring and finding new stuff, new cultures, new food, and etc. And all of that is usually presented to us in an entertaining form in order to gravitate us. Now, lastly, as to why I call this Holy Trinity, well, that will remain a secret for now. See you next time. Bye.